Of course, then Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Saka, Tierney, if you can run into an empty space, then you will do so and you will be dangerous. So well done to Arteta. I'm not really sure how you pick up from there if you Spurs and Nuno now, but certainly for Arteta, the dynamic now is very positive. The momentum is for them, and they've got the next few fixtures not easy because you will have Brighton and Aston Villa and West Ham, but certainly you think that they're in a very good place, at least now, to approach those games in a very positive way.
Looking at Spurs right now, Robbo, do you think they should have just taken that money for Kane?
Well, he's not playing particularly well. They don't seem to be a settled side. Nuno has gone in there and he's tried to bring back the likes of Dele Alli. And Jules is absolutely right. In that central midfield area, I saw a couple of the recovery runs from Højbjerg. They were a disgrace. He was actually chugging back as Saka was running beyond him. And that's the first goal came from that. The likewise with Dele Alli. Ndombele, I think, could be a good player. Didn't know what he was meant to be doing in central midfield. Harry Kane's not playing at his best. He seems to be obviously affected by what was going on in the summer. He probably doesn't want to be at Spurs. He wants to be at Man City. It's a major, major problem for Spurs at the moment.
Spurs right now, Stevie, what are your thoughts?
Oh, a complete shambles. Complete shambles. And they didn't fool anybody. You showed them starting with 3 wins. Those 3 wins, how they got them, at the time I said, it was beyond me. You know, they basically defended for their lives, and the players that did it, I was surprised that they could do it, but no consistency. Can't do it when it matters most. So I don't see any positives at all at Spurs right now. None. The back's a shambles. The middle of the park, as Robo pointed out, they can't stop anybody getting at the back line, and they're not supplying anybody in the front 3. And then you've got Harry Kane, who's having a hard time, and it doesn't help when he's played out of position. Harry Kane's a centre-forward. He's a goal-scoring centre-forward. Get the ball in the box and he'll find a way of getting on the end of it. But right now, it seems like he's going to be the one making the pass for him to get on the end of it, because that seems to be the only chance they've got. So they're in a right mess.
Shaka's nodding emphatically.
Well, I totally agree. And to your previous question, yes. Given what we've seen over recent weeks, Spurs should have taken the money, but not August 29th, August 30th, you know, kind of trying to get every last penny out of it. Do it earlier in the summer and strengthen. Eric Dyer's not a centre-back. Or not a centre-back for a team that has aspirations of finishing top 4. Let's just get that straight. Dele Alli, though you seem to want Dele Alli to do well, almost more than Dele Alli seems to want to do well himself. And he always kind of deceives you in that way. Hugo Lloris, at his peak, was one of the best goalkeepers in the game, certainly of his generation, but he's not that goalkeeper anymore. You need to, again, you need to refresh. If you look at Arsenal's first 2 goals, both of those goals at a point 10 yards outside the Spurs box, it's 4v4, twice. The third time, Harry Kane has to drop deep to get on the ball because he can't get it otherwise. He gives it away, and lo and behold, it is Harry Kane, your centre-forward, who's making the challenge in his own box. You say, great, as centre-forward, he has to get back because he gave the ball away. But in his defence, if he doesn't make that challenge, Saka's playing in Aubameyang, who's standing far post all by himself. Where is Spurs' defence? And this could have been identified a long time ago and addressed in this summer. You do everything you can to keep Harry Kane, deny Manchester City, however you want to interpret it, and in the end, you just end up shooting your own ambitions in the foot.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.